Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Joy Evans.
And today we're taking a look at Octocube,
Ba-ba.
which doesn't come in a cube box.
I'm glad, too.
Yes.
Can you imagine taking an entire calyx?
I'm tired. Well, it doesn't have to be that. This comes with octopuses, which are also cubes. Octopuses, octopi, are sneaky individuals.
They really are. They're brilliant.
I was just reading about one that got stuck in a tank. A baby octopus was in a tank in some big aquarium. For months, I didn't notice it until they started to notice crabs were disappearing.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, well, in this game, you get to be an octopus. But you know what's better than octopus?
What?
Magnets.
I agree with that 100%.
Or
Those are magic.
Magnetic octopuses.
That just
Octopi.
wins.
I cannot pronounce this right. Here's how the game plays. In this game, players are going to be making stacks of different items that you might find in the ocean. These items have different background colors. You can see, for example, here's a starfish with a green background, blue background, tan background. But also, there's different items, and there's also coins out here, as well as this abyss tile in the middle of the table. One player is going to go first, and on your turn, you're going to take an action with your Octocube. Now, if your Octocube is not on the board, you place it on any empty space on the outside of the board. So I could put it there, maybe the next player puts one here, etc. Once your Octocube's on the board, you have 4 different actions that you can take. One of them is pass, which you'll probably do very rarely. Another is you can roll it. So this would roll this way if it went to that cube, this way or this way. Those are the 3 ways I can go. And as it rolls, you'll notice that the other side of the tile shows a tentacle. I've grabbed now that sextant. So they would roll here, and maybe this one rolls here, and this one might roll here, and this one here. Now you can roll back to a spot. You'll notice if I roll here, it won't pick up anything again because it already has something on that side with the magnet. But you can, instead of rolling, you can rotate. And you can rotate as far as you want, 90, 180, 270 degrees, so that you can get something on the other side. The fourth action that you can do is you can pull your cube off the board and come home. When you come home, you can look at all the different tiles on your thing, and you can score some or all of them. So let's say maybe I decide to score starfish. I'm going to put a starfish. I have 1, 2, 3. This is the same color, so I just stack it here. I have 4 starfish total. So 4 starfish is going to give me 7 points. And points are the currency of this game. Or the coins are the currency that you're going to score for them. If I score anything with the 3 tile here, that's going to be 3 points in the game. I just set that near the board. I might even leave some of the stuff on my Octocube so that later on I can score for it again, but I can pull it off. You don't need to leave it on there. And then when your next turn, you're just going to place it back on an outside edge and move around. So this is going to continue. As the game progresses and you pick up tiles, you're going to eventually clear a pile of tiles. When that happens, you put another abyss tile there. And these abyss tiles, as you put them out, when they're all out, that's going to trigger the end of the game. This abyss tile here, when you land on it, you can roll again, and you can play an advanced variant of the game where you have other special abilities on these abyss tiles. But when the game ends, you're going to score. There'll be a final scoring for each of these rows and columns who has the most. So the most of each column is going to score points. Starfish for first and second. Starfish is the weakest, 3 for first, 0 for second, while diamonds are rare, 7 points for most, 4 for second, and then each color is 5 points, whoever has the most of that color, and 2 points for second. These are added to the points you've scored throughout the game, each of these tiles being worth 3, and whoever has the most points is the winner. Okay, so this is definitely... It's a game. This is from Sit Down, so this is not something they've not done before. They like to do this. It's a game based on a gimmick.
Right. 100%.
The gimmick is roll the cube around, pick up stuff. Right. So you are going to pick up things, but there's more than just the gimmick of the magnetic stuff, which, by the way, works really well. Mm-hmm. The magnets. I barely know there's a magnet in this at all. It doesn't pick up almost anything else.
That surprised me that it works that well because it would go wrong. Did it get something? It gets it.
I'm a big fan of tiles having magnetic stuff in them without me noticing. They look like normal tiles.
And it doesn't grab the second tile.
Right. Well, that matters because in this game, that would be an easy thing to do.
Yeah, big time.
But the game is more about knowing when to pull your cube off.
Right.
That's really what it is. Because if you move and you'll be like, oh, I want to get a bunch of starfish. So I move, rotate again, move. While Joy's just like rolling around, pull everything off. I don't care about these points now. I want to get sets at the end of the game.
Right.
They're both valid strategies.
Yep.
There's also, and I didn't mention this in the overview, there is a very, very simple kids version where you're just moving things around and you can even rotate while you're moving. That's a very simple version. But I don't think that's only for very young kids. I think that's mostly going to happen, mostly going to affect, if you're playing with families, you can play with regular rules.
Right. I agree. And I think they're all family weight. I really think that doesn't need kid rules. I think it's a family weight game for the most part.
Yeah, but just keep in mind that you're not going to see a lot of things change here. It's going to be the same game over and over and over again as you move things around. They have the different abyss tile powers, but this is the kind of game that's fun game to pull out and play. I just don't think I wouldn't play it all the time. There's not a lot of depth to the game. No pun intended.
No, but I think I'm really ranked this under a family game in my opinion because I like the whole idea of rolling a cube. I liked, obviously, more difficult, the quad heroes type thing, wherever it lands, you get those abilities. This is really neat to puzzle it out and move, and it's very simple as far as I think you can roll, pivot, pass, score. Pretty simple as far as rule set.
Yeah, so there's not a lot more to say about it. I think the components are high quality. It's easy to play, easy to teach, offers some good tactical decisions over the course of the game. I'd give it a 7.5. I like how it looks. I think the magnets are fun, but I think it's a gimmick, then there's more of a game there than you think.
I agree. I'm actually saying a 7.5. It's, again, different ways to score. Just grab as many of one type as you want or go for that very easy set collection towards the end of the game. It's a simple game to teach, and it's honestly fun. The gimmick actually pays off for me.
Well, there you go, folks. That is Octocube. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Joy Evans.
And we're both
Pie fans.
Puss is a size, yeah, whatever.
That's exactly what you're saying.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you like this review or whatever you just watched, wasn't it amazing? Check out our channel, Dice Tower. We have all kinds of things. We review games, we do top 10s, we play games live. It's all about board games, but especially the people who play them. Check out Dice Tower YouTube channel.